So, as a man, living alone is something you do when you're done with uni and you move out of your parents' house. Living alone now, at my age, and backstory: the reason why I'm living alone is because I'm divorced. It's been a very interesting experience. I've learned so much. When you live alone, there's this idea that you have the world at your feet and you do whatever you want to do. But when you're past 35 and you live alone, is not necessarily the same thing. You have lived life, you have experiences, and you approach it differently. And for me, one of the most interesting things about living alone is the fact that I get to have a space to myself and have control of my space, a space I can call mine, a space that is set up to fit the way I live, the way I see things, the way I envisage things, the way I want to live, the way I want to rest, the way I want to work, considering my likes, the things I dislike, my sense of style, my sense of design, how I like to do things, how I like to have fun, how I like to relax, how I like to work. And as a creative, I feel like having my own space has given me the freedom, or has actually sparked, like it's sort of like a renaissance in me, my thinking, the way I create, how I see things. Having a space that I can call my own means I get to surround myself with the things that I love, things that inspire me, things that spark or triggers my creativity. And I guess that's one of the nice things about living on your own at this age as a creative. I guess this period has taught me to understand who I am personally, my thoughts, my aspirations, how I do things, what I like, what I dislike. And it's played a very important role in shaping the way I see everything, or the way I approach life, because now I understand who I am. And that, I think, is one of the most valuable things that I've learned, especially as a creative living on my own. It's very difficult in a world like this to have some peace of mind or some silence. And living alone has taught me to be silent, because there are times when I'll put off everything, put off all the screens or the distractions, and I have peace to think. And sometimes the peace and the silence has a lot of influence on your thoughts and the quality of your thoughts. You know, you get to be introspective and you get to take decisions that are not influenced by anything external. And that I wouldn't trade for anything. One of the questions people ask me is, don't you get lonely? I don't get lonely. I feel alone, but I don't get lonely, and I think there's a difference, because feeling lonely is a longing to I don't know how to say it. I don't feel lonely. I feel alone, and I've learned to turn that feeling of being alone into a strength. You know, that's the mindset when you know that you are self-sufficient, knowing that you are there for yourself, knowing that nobody's coming to save you, so you plan ahead. And that's one of the things that living alone has taught me. Lonely? No, I don't get lonely. I feel alone, and that is something that I've learned to thrive in. That's a massive plus in my life. Will I trade this for any other thing? Of course, I'll trade it to spend more time with my kids, but I also love the state I'm in, where I am in control of everything. And it's helped me become calm, peaceful, both on the inside and the outside. One of those nights, it's past 1 a.m. I'm here watching YouTube.
Entry. Let's shoot with entry level just to show that we can do it. New mission. We
Sleepy,
are going to the
but can't sleep. Or is it don't want to sleep? Whichever one it is.
It's called Model